Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Today, today we from Group Singapore Curriculum will present our material, and our member are Anggun Laraswati and me, Freisy Angelina Bukanaung. Singapore is one of the countries that has advanced technologies and human resources. Singapore is the most developed country among other Southeast Asian countries. In Singapore, the education system will be a bit complicated and there are many stages and tests to best compared to the curriculum in Indonesia. The Singapore curriculum only has different ways of teaching and assessing the system and strategies set by the Singapore Education Department.
The Singapore curriculum aims to explore the potential of each student to the fullest, develop talents, and live their enthusiasm in learning others' life values. A variety of teaching and skills are derived to provide direct experience for them, ranging from literacy-based subjects such as arithmetic, general science, aesthetic values, humanities values, moral education to physical education. This is the Singapore education system. Number one, kindergartens. Two, primary education. Three, secondary education. Four, pre and university education. Five, polytechnics. Six, Singapore University.
There is not much difference in the education system of Singapore and Indonesia. The Singapore curriculum also imposes a national examination as a condition for continuing to a higher level of education. Subjects are not much different. For example, mathematics, English, social science, science, art, and also a subject called mother tongue language or language lessons according to their mother language. For example, if they are of Malay descent, they can learn the Malay language, and it also applies those of the Chinese who use Mandarin and Tamil, which are used for students who come from India. The purpose of mother language lessons is so that students do not forget their own culture.
One, kindergartens, a school with a 3 years education program for children from 4 to 6 years of age. This 3-year educational program consists of nursery, kindergarten 1 and 2 kindergartens operate every day, 5 days each week with 3 to 4 hours of study time each day.
And then the second, primary education. This is a compulsory school program in Singapore with a period of 6 years of education, consisting of 4 years of basic education from grades 1 to 4, and followed by 2 years of orientation from grades 5 to 6. The whole of this educational program is to provide provision for students in the subjects of English, mother language, and mathematics. In the final years, in grade 6, students will undergo a national exam called PSLE, Primary School Leaving Examination, or which will greatly determine their educational future. And the next, secondary education. Course education programs with a duration of 4 until 5 years are specialized in several options of special, express, normal academic, and normal technical, according to the results they get on the national final exam. Different curricula are designed for students according to their learning abilities, as well as their personal interests. The first one, Express Class, is a pledge for smart students. Express Class children can complete secondary school for 4 years. This is also if they pass the Singapore O-level test. And then two, normal academic class. Before they enter grade 5 in the fourth year, have to take the national exam and level test in order to advance to the grade. After they pass grade 5, there is another national exam called O-level test. And then 3, normal technical class. It can be equated with vocationally high school or SMK. So after they graduate from secondary school, they can continue to the Institute of Technical Education for 2 years, or high school for those who want to continue to higher school, polytechnic, immediately work.
Then next, number 4, pre-university education. This is a 2 year educational program to prepare students to take the GCE or A-level exam depending on the course they are taking and their final grades. Students who graduate can continue their education to university level at the local University of Singapore. This program is only for those who wish to continue their education to one of the 3 local education in Singapore.
Polytechnics. This institution was formed with a mission to train mid-level professionals to support economic and technological development in Singapore. Providing many choices of majors for students, polytechnics are intended to train students to develop themselves according to their respective interests and expertise so that they can get a place in the world of work after graduating. Today, polytechnic graduates are valued for having good practical experience and knowledge for intermediate level professionalized.
And then Singapore University. University education in Singapore has a mission to prepare students not for today's world of work, but to prepare them for entry into the world of work after they graduate. Singapore has 3 local universities: Nanyang Technology University, National University of Singapore, and Singapore Management University, all offering undergraduate programs that are internationally recognized.
Unique characteristic of the Singapore curriculum based on curriculum design. The unique characteristic of the Singapore curriculum is its technologies. Hence, the unique characteristic of the Singapore curriculum is technology. Education in Singapore focuses more on STEM, or better known as science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Because every student is required and given the demands to study mathematics and science from elementary to secondary school, and every subject matter must be understood conceptually. And what is even more unique is the language they use as the language of instructions in schools when interacting between teacher and students is English. The quality of teachers in Singapore is very concerned about the smoothness of the learning and teaching process. This is a fact because the Singapore government provides facility to teachers in the form of a budget to train and test teachers to make international quality teachers. Even Singapore also takes teachers from abroad to make education in Singapore with international standards.
Teaching and learning methods used in the classroom. The teaching and learning methods used in the Singapore curriculum are international methods. Sophisticated educational infrastructure and comfortable learning. Currently, the Ministry of Education Singapore is planning a series of changes aimed at reducing the ratio between student performance and encouraging individuals to concentrate on developing their own learning, improve the balance between the joy of learning and educational standards. Singapore has a distinctive feature, namely that schools in Singapore are known for their high standard in terms of teaching and learning activities, as evidenced by comparisons of international workshops such as the Third International Mathematics and Science Study, which show that the majority of students of leading Singapore schools have international standard in mathematics and science subjects. Thank you. Question, guys?
Not yet.